So I remember for P-Days, Pearl Harbor is the ship / building that we all start P-Days in. Everyone starts in Pearl Harbor, which is ship 1. Did y'all have to go from your P-Days? Did y'all have to march to a different building to actually be there? Or do you get to your building and you're there forever?
You get to your squad bay, and that's you.
And you're there for the rest of your time?
Yep.
Because, like, for us, we had P-Days in ship 1, which is Pearl Harbor. And then after we finished being processed, we had to march to another ship. I was ship 11, so I had to march all the way across. And here's the thing. We had to pack up all of our stuff that we got issued in our sea bag and literally march all the way to our ship. And I remember I was just like, are we done walking? And it was like, the sea bag was so heavy, so I'm just like, it's all your issued stuff. So y'all just get there, hi, I'm home.
You get your squad bay, that's your squad bay.
Okay, yeah, that was another question that I had. Okay, so you're home.
You're home.
When you get there.
That's your home for the next 3 months.
For us, that's not how it works. Okay, see, I knew it was something that I was missing. Hey y'all, this is your girl Sierra, and what is your name?
Deshaun, how you doing? Nice to be here.
So, I'm a sailor. Y'all already know I'm a sailor, but what are you though?
I am a Marine.
So this video is going to be a cool video. It's going to be like a Navy boot camp comparing to Marine boot camp. I thought, don't laugh. So obviously, Marine boot camp is much harder than Navy boot camp. But I just wanted to do a comparison with him because he's been through it and I've been to Navy boot camp. So first question, how long is Marine boot camp?
So Marine boot camp, it's about three months. Granted, you go ahead and go through the whole thing without being dropped to another platoon or anything like that. If you get through the whole thing clear, it's 3 months.
Yeah. So Navy boot camp is 2 months. I can't even imagine 3, but okay. 2 months if you stay with your division. No questions that I have. So what was the hardest part about boot camp for you?
For me, I am older, so about going into the Marine boot camp, the hardest thing is probably dealing with other people. You meet a lot of type of people, different type of people, from young kids to adults that are around my age. You really see a lot of people, and it really gets your perspective on the people in the world and everything like that you meet.
That was the hardest part about boot camp for you?
That's the hardest part.
About Marine boot camp?
Yes.
I was trying to pull up some videos, so that doesn't count? Okay, it's hard.
That's the hardest part.
So I think I made a video about this already for the Navy, but I said for me, for the Navy, was waiting to get out. That was the hardest part for me because it was just at the same time, it's like a mental game. So it's you have to do what you're told, and it's like a mental game. But it's all right. At one point, I'm not gonna say I got tired of listening to the rules, but at one point I was all right, I'm ready to get out because I'm done with doing this. Kind of I've been doing this for a second now. I'm over it. Eating when I'm told to eat, showering when I'm told to shower in cold water. How was that for y'all, showering?
Showering was actually not that bad. Granted, you had to shower, with people. I was kind of used to it, playing college football, but
was the water cold or anything?
The water was not cold. It was actually hot.
So y'all have it better. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was definitely good. I went to Paris Island, in South Carolina. It wasn't that bad. The only thing I can probably say on time difference from you, I know you was ready to get out. With us, we were ready to get out, but sometimes, man, it just went by. Your day just went by. You didn't even have a clock right there to actually think about the time.
Doesn't have a clock in your space.
No watch, no clock.
We didn't have it either.
Nope.
So I just didn't know.
We were just constantly just going through the days, man. And after a while, you be so busy doing stuff. It just second nature. You wouldn't even think about the time, honestly.
Oh, I was thinking about the time. I was sitting there so what's today's date? Okay, so to Paris Island, when you first got there, what were your thoughts? What were going through your head? I'm here, and then so as soon as y'all get off the bus, do you guys get yelled at and stuff too?
Well, yeah, definitely. Yes, as soon as you get off the bus, you're gonna get talked to, yelled at. But my whole situation, I was just more excited to actually, go through this journey, start my career, in which I wanted to go ahead and pursue in the Marines. It definitely was a rude awakening going through it, but it was more anxiety going through it, and just being excited to be there, nervous and everything.
So when I was on the bus, and because I'm not sure about y'all, but they played a video for us. Did they play a video for y'all?
They did not.
It's a quick video that they played, and we couldn't talk at all that whole bus ride. If we talked, you got in trouble. So my whole thing was as soon as I was on the bus, I was what did I sign up for? What did I just do? What did I just get myself into? Because it was like I'm here now. I'm actually here, and it's like there's no turning back because the moment you turn back, it's like you failed yourself, kind of thing. What was like the physical aspect of Marine boot camp? How was that physical?
Physically, depending on the person you are, I could say for me it wasn't that like physically demanding. But the person you are, you definitely need to get in shape for it. Like I said, for me it wasn't that bad honestly, but I liked it. A lot of PTing, a lot of running, physical things which you have to do push-ups, a lot of crunches, everything like that. They definitely got you in shape. So I've seen a lot of guys from that lose up to 20 pounds, 30 pounds in boot camp, and it actually was pretty cool to actually see that happen in the transition in which they got from their civilian life to the Marine life, in which they got fit and everything, ready for what they wanted to do.
Do you guys have a test? Like our PFA consists of push-ups, sit-ups, and a run that we have to do, and it's based on your age. Do y'all have that?
Well, we actually do have that. So the things that we have here are PFT and a CFT. So the PFT,
even in boot camp,
yeah,
you have a CFT in boot camp.
Both of them. You have both of them in boot camp.
What is a PFT? What is a CFT? Physical fitness test.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So
and the combat fitness test
combat
is the CFT.
fitness test.
Yes. Really, that's all it is. Honestly, the PFT consists of a 3-mile run, crunches, and 2 minutes, and then you have how many pull-ups you can do. CFT.
Pull-ups? Y'all have pull-ups?
We got pull-ups.
So we have push-ups. I already told you push-ups, sit-ups, and run. Y'all have pull-ups, sit-ups, and run.
Yeah.
So you guys just said after push-ups.
Yeah. So push-ups. The thing is, you can do push-ups if you can't do any pull-ups. So if you can do pull-ups, go ahead and do them. But if you cannot do the pull-ups, go ahead and suggest.
Did you see anyone do the push-ups?
For guys, if you're a guy, don't do push-ups. Do pull-ups.
Did you see anyone do a push-up?
No. And the guys, no.
Everyone did pull-ups?
Yes. But for females, I heard that they actually do the push-ups. But
right.
Honestly, for us, if you go to Paris Island, you don't see females like that. You might see them once in the blue moon.
Oh, so that's another thing I want to cover. Do you guys have integrated platoons?
We don't. We do not.
And so, like, when you were in boot camp, since you do not have integrated platoons and you're an all-male platoon and then there's all-female platoons, how did you feel being in an all-male platoon for 3 months? How did that go for you?
Actually, it was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It was a brotherhood that you got. No distractions. Definitely kept you focused.
Okay.
Definitely kept you focused.
No distractions.
So yeah, I know I've been to an army base where they actually have integrated platoons and everything like that. But for us, you're definitely with the men and the women are with the women.
So like for us, we have integrated divisions. So I came from integrated division. It was like half male, half female. But we did the same thing as an all-male division or all-female division. Like, we did the same things. Like, we were just, like, I guess, one big family. I wouldn't say that I got distracted with being in an integrated division. Like, I wasn't worried about them. I was worried about graduating. I was worried about getting out.
That's true, but, males are different.
No, so. I know. Because, we did pass a couple all-male divisions, and they was all up in here with it.
Yeah.
And, they got yelled at. Just for staring us down. But
yeah, that's how it is.
I'm gonna backtrack here. What is a CFT? So for a combat fitness test, what do you do?
So basically that starts with the 880 run. So 880 yards. From there, you're gonna go ahead and go to your ammo can lifts. How many times you can lift the ammo can? So you lift it above your head, down to your chin, and that's one. About 2 minutes. How many you can do in 2 minutes? After that, you have a maneuver on the fire, which it consists of buddy carries, buddy drags, and also an obstacle course that you go through.
Okay.
So that's probably my favorite one.
Okay.
Pretty decent.
So that's what you have to do.
Yep.
All right. Like I said, I didn't go through Marine boot camp, but I went through Navy boot camp. So I did see some videos. So there's one part where there's a wire. The wire, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What is that?
So we have everything. I really can't discuss that, but that's.
Oh, wait. Did you sign the page 13?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're not going to talk about that. I was going to ask that. So, we have battle stations, and we can't talk about that. We signed a page 13. So, is that y'all's?
Yes.
Is it called something?
You just go through a crucible, in which it's your final phase of boot camp.
It's your final phase. Battle station is our final stage.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Got it. So, when you first arrived at Paris Island, so as soon as you get there, do you take all your clothes off to ship home? As soon as we got there, we got our bags with all of our sea bags, all of our stuff in it, and then we went into a room where we got all of our uniforms and stuff, not the camis, but the PT gear and stuff.
That'll definitely take place. It takes place within the first 3 days. So I wouldn't say the first night because I got there. I went ahead and got into Barris Island at night around probably 12 midnight.
Does it snow over there?
It does snow, but I went during the summer, so it was really hot.
I went during the winter. It was cold.
Hot and humid.
Great Lakes.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. I was like freezing my butt off. I don't know in the Marines, like if like once you become a Marine, if you want to switch different branches, you could do that.
Yeah. So if you are a Marine, you go through boot camp. You definitely, if you do decide to switch to another branch, you do not have to go through
The boot camp.
their boot camps. It's because Marines are technically the toughest boot camp that you go through, and just from my experience, I definitely liked it. Showed me a lot of what I can do mentally and physically.
So if you could do it again, would you?
Probably not.
Okay. I wouldn't do it again either.
I haven't heard anybody that said they would like to do it again, but it definitely it was
like
definitely a good time.
It's like a once in a lifetime thing. You do it once and then you got it. You know.
Definitely. I loved everything about it though. Honestly, like after a while, it just came second nature. A lot of stuff you'll definitely be like, mentally it gets to you, but honestly, you'll just definitely enjoy the process when you're done. When you're done, you'll definitely know that you're a Marine, and few people can go through what you just went through. And I definitely love that about my branch.
I remember I watched some video. Okay, so I think you watched it with me too. So there was this one point where y'all were like fighting each other. What is that? Because in Navy boot camp, there's no recruit to recruit contact. You can't touch nobody. They over here fighting. What are y'all doing?
So we have a thing where we have to go through McMap, and that's when you get your tan belt. And with that, you'll go ahead and you'll do a lot of sparring, peggle sticks, and also hand-to-hand stand-up sparring, body shots. That was actually one of the funniest part of my adventure, and I was actually topping my platoon about that, which I went ahead and faced other people in their platoon, the top guys in their platoon. But it was definitely fun, and what you went ahead and you just went ahead and fought it out, got all your energy out on that, and like I said, it was male-to-male contact, so it was all there.
That's crazy, because in boot camp, we couldn't even do that. We couldn't even high-five nobody. We couldn't touch. We couldn't do none of that. So, like, hearing y'all was just full-on, like, going at it.
Yeah.
Shocked me, like, okay.
First off, OORAH.
Okay. Hooyah. Hooyah. Okay.
Do you have actually free time or anything like that?
Oh, in boot camp?
Mm-hmm.
We did have, like, something we had, it's called holiday routine. There was a holiday, you got holiday routine, and then every Sunday we had holiday routine. So it was like you can shower as long as you want. Because, like, when we showered, I'm not sure about y'all. That was another good topic. Like, when we showered, we only had 5 minutes to shower. So it was like in our compartment, it was like two different sides, starboard side and port side. Mm-hmm. So that's like being on a ship. So we had our starboard side and our port side. So they were like, port side, you go shower first. So the people on that side went and showered. And then they only have 5 minutes. And then they all have to get out before starboard side. I was on starboard side. Before we were supposed to get into the shower. We only had 5 minutes. So that means a whole bunch of girls, because obviously the females, just ran to the shower and was trying to, basically not fight for a spot, but get a good spot. And then, like, I don't know why, but our water was, like, cold for the longest. Like, they weren't trying to fix it. I don't know if they didn't care about us. I'm not sure because if it was winter. But, like, our water was really cold fighting for that. So it was, like, that's kind of how we did our thing.
Okay.
I don't know. That was a good. I wanted to bring that up, like the showering and stuff. So were you guys timed on showers?
We were timed. You're gonna be timed. So it's basically.
How long did you have?
It's basically similar to the Navy, 5 minutes, but honestly, it felt like it was shorter than that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely. I don't know. I don't know if it's probably 5 minutes. We don't have watches or anything like that, but it seemed like it was like 3 minutes, honestly. But unlike you, I know you were in the cold when you did boot camp, so I'm sure that's probably why the showers were cold. But for us, it was hot. The showers were hot, but make sure you're in and out of that.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yeah. Okay. So like the last question you brought up, holiday, our free time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, holiday routine. You can shower as long as you want, which means like for the females or for anyone, you could be in the shower longer than 5 minutes. We can actually comb out our hair. We can actually shave and like not rush because like. Under 5 minutes, that didn't give you a lot of time to shave. So, like, we would just literally just get hot spots. They say get your hot spots and then get out. Mm-hmm. Like, you wouldn't have to, like, sit there and shave. But on every Sunday, which we got holiday routine. And I was in boot camp during Christmas and New Year's. It's plus every Sunday. So you had free time. You could, like, sit there, shine your boots. You could write your letters. Like you had time to like go to church, watch the letters. Like that's free time, but you could not sleep. You could not go to sleep, and you couldn't like just chill in your bunk like you was back home. If you wanted to sit down, you would sit down on the floor. You couldn't be laying down, or you would get yelled at. Did y'all have free time?
We did have free time actually. It was basically the same thing.
Okay.
But we couldn't shower.
Oh, so they want y'all dirty.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
We couldn't shower in that time, but
What?
you definitely had time to go ahead and write your letters.
Yeah.
Read your letters.
Was
do
y'all
anything
every
on
Sunday?
exercise. Every Sunday, and we had about an hour, to 30 minutes to an hour, every day of the week until Sunday. Sunday, you got time to go ahead and do that.
So y'all have free time every day.
Like 30 minutes, yeah.
That's unheard of on this side, but okay. Like we had a schedule, and then that was like they followed that thing strictly, and then that was it. Good night, taps. Good night. Food. We call it the galley. What do y'all call it?
Chow hall.
Chow hall. Okay. How did you like the food? Because a lot of people say that our food, like the best food you eat in the Navy, that was the thing. And like, I mean, I guess I could say it was whatever. But like, what do you think?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Marine Bootcamp, their chow hall, and Paris Island. That's Southern food. You get that Southern food. I'm from the South. I'm from Florida, and going to South Carolina, you still get that Southern food. So it was pretty good, pretty good.
Is it the best you've had so far? Like being, I guess, this is both of our first command, but still, like, you were in San Diego.
It's probably top.
Yeah.
It's top.
You guys ate 3 times a day, correct?
Correct.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So it's the same thing. Did y'all all like kind of follow in a single line to the chow hall? Like, it was like a line.
Definitely, you march to the chow hall and you march back.
Wait, so y'all chow hall was in a different building than where you lived?
Yes.
Really? So our chow halls was literally connected to our buildings that we were at. So we literally had to maybe go downstairs, and our chow hall was right there. But y'all had to actually go outside.
Yeah, we had to go outside. Chow hall was literally down the street, so you just go ahead and march there, straight in formation, march over there, get in your line, and go ahead and commence to go ahead and go in chow hall.
How was that? How was doing that 3 times a day, marching to another building just to eat?
It was alright, man. It was like you want to get some food. It's nothing new. Only thing I say is, man, they heard you up when you ate, so make sure you scarf it down. That's why I eat fast like I do now. So
could you guys talk at the table?
You definitely couldn't talk.
Okay, I have to ask because for us, you couldn't talk. Okay, like don't say a word because you're not supposed to talk. It's not a thing.
Yeah.
I could do that or not.
Nah, you definitely don't talk.
So it's good, quiet.
Yeah, man. You talk, you that's your butt.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna get it.
So the Navy started this new thing in boot camp. Well, I guess it's not new anymore, but like we take our PFA in the beginning of boot camp, and if you fail that, you can't even join. Do y'all have that?
We actually do have that. It's kind of like an initial PFC. You definitely got that. So we have that, and with that, it's not too bad, honestly. It consists of like you have the pull-ups, and then you also have the crunches, and with that, you have 1.5 miles instead of 3 miles when you first get there. Near the end, you have the PFT, in which you go ahead and run that 3 mile.
You guys took a swim test, correct?
We do take swim tests.
How was that? How was swimming for y'all?
Swim test was alright, man. Most of the time, it was not too bad. I passed with flying colors, but you have those guys that are iron ducks.
No, can you walk me through it?
So
I wasn't there. Like I have a boot camp video, so a lot of people have seen my like experience. Like for us, it was a big pool. We had like 4 different swim tests within the same day. So it was a big pool. We had to swim around these like buoy things. But I think because they were like redoing the big pool, so like once the big pool's done, which I'm pretty sure it is now, you literally just swim back and forth. They want to see if you could swim, if you could tread water. And then we did another one where we had to put on some coveralls and do a prone float in the water with our coveralls on. And then there was another one we get to jump off a diving board. Like they want to see if you can swim back up, or you just gonna fucking drown. You know, you swim back up, and then if you can swim back up, you're good. And there was another one where you get back up there, and then you swim to like a life raft, and you get in the life raft.
You have different swim calls in which you'll get to the swim, the pool, and everything like that. Once you get there, they'll go ahead and you have the camis. You have camis on. You get your boots.
You're swimming with your boots on.
Boots on also.
You're swimming with your boots on.
Yeah. So with those, you'll commence with a 50-meter swim across the pool. This is in Paris Island. I know it's different on San Diego, so you know, different commands and everything like that. But also on Paris Island, you'll go ahead and swim 50 meters. With that, you also have a diving board which you'll jump off of, come back to the surface and swim up, and then you have to swim additional 20, no, about 10, 20 meters from there. Then you have a treading when you have to tread water area in which you have to do that. The last routine of that whole swim call is also you have to go in the water and take off all your flat Kevlar and everything like that, which you'll have the issue when you get there. Just take it off, and that'll be within 4 feet water. You'll take it off and everything like that.
Did you guys have any written tests in boot camp?
We did have written tests.
Y'all had 3.
Yep.
So we have 2.
We had 3 written tests.
1 each month.
Yep.
So what did your test consist of?
Just Marine Corps knowledge. That's it.
Going back to the beginning now, we have something called P days, our processing days. Did you guys have P days?
Yes, we did.
So your P days is a week?
About a week, yeah.
So like you all get all y'all shots, y'all go to like medical.
That is a long process.
Yeah. So would you say that P days was worse than like actual boot camp?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I agree too. So I just want to see if you're on the same page.
I'm going to say it's the worst simply because it's a long process in which you have to do nothing but just get medical done. You think like MEPS is like bad?
You thought MEPS was bad?
I didn't think MEPS was bad, but I didn't think I was going to have to do that when I got in the Marine Corps. Okay. When I got there for that week, that process was, oh my goodness, it was ridiculous. But at the end of the day, once you got done, it was like a relief to get done with all that process. And you got done. You had a lot of shots you had to do.
So like P days, like you basically get all your shots, and you guys get your shots from Corman, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah, Paris Island. I have some friends that went to Paris Island. So it's like you get your shots. You like do a vision test to see if you need glasses. They like draw your blood to do a whole bunch of tests on you. You know, they need your urine. Really, like they do everything medically. You get all your shots, your vision, everything. You go to the dentist and they look at your teeth and see what class you are. There's 4 different classes, and they want to see like what class you are. So it's literally all that. In the beginning, that's draining because I'm not sure for the Marine Corps, but like in the Navy, we had to wake up at 4 in the morning every day in P days. Y'all too? 4 in the morning every day just to get processed. So that was draining because it's like it was just the day never ended, and it was just like I'm up here getting poked with shots and blood drawn and doing this, that, but I'm still getting yelled at. And we also get the peanut butter shot in your butt. So, like, everybody was, like, sore, but you still have to do all these workouts and stuff like that. But I remember for us, I think we couldn't actually get dropped. Like, we use our term dropped. It's literally just, like, getting told to, like, do workouts. So, like, when we get dropped, we have to do push-ups, sit-ups, all that stuff. And in the Navy, we have steel-toe boots. So we had to, like, get on the floor and, like, do our little kicks and stuff with those steel-toe boots. And they're so heavy, they will, like, weigh you down. And it's, like, stuff like that.
How often did you PT?
PT as in, like, going to, like, the gym?
Not even going to the gym.
Just, like getting dropped?
Mm-hmm.
We got dropped a lot.
Really?
My division got dropped a lot. Like, they did not care. Like, we got dropped so much to the point where everybody was in shape. Like, by the end of boot camp, like, we came out looking, like, skinnier than we were. And, like, I remember I came out, I damn near had a 6-pack. Like, my mom was like, what? Got, like, a little 6-pack? And I was like, yeah. Because we got dropped, like, every day. And if one person, like, even messed up, we got dropped. The whole division, because it's one team, one fight. Mm-hmm. So one person messed up, we all messed up. We all got to get dropped. And it's like, I didn't even do that. But I got to sit up here and do these flutter kicks and stuff with these steel-toe boots. So it's like, and you have to do it because whoever gives up, they make it longer. So the whole team has to do it together. Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. So
yeah, I understand how it is. Same thing with us. We definitely had the same thing, quarter that, get to it. So definitely, if one person messed up, it's mass punishment for everybody. So don't be that guy.
Okay. How did it work for y'all, like, going to bed and waking up?
So going to bed, you definitely, for us, Paris Island, I don't know for my platoon, we went ahead and we had prayer time.
That's nice. I wish
they made us pray every night before we hit the rack. But definitely when you hit the rack, you're going to sleep at attention, which was funny.
Wait, what?
So like your intention standing up, your attention laying down, going to sleep.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that?
So you sleep like that. Yeah.
Wait. So you sleep like that until they leave?
No, the whole night.
Are you serious?
Serious.
You're sleeping at attention the whole night?
Yeah. So you sleeping like
that? Did you sleep at attention the whole night?
No, I did not.
Okay. Like, wait.
But I have friends that had to, yeah.
Why?
Because drill instructors made us.
They made y'all. So does everyone going through Marine Bootcamp have to do that, or just y'all?
I don't know. I can't say anything about other platoons or San Diego, but majority of boot camps, yeah.
So they want y'all to sleep with y'all hands to your side.
Yep, at attention.
So when they leave, does everyone just be, like, do some people be on their stomach and stuff, or was
Well,
it just?
it's different because a lot of people, you got drill instructors roaming at night also, so they're not just leaving at all. They're there.
Did you see anyone get caught not sleeping at attention?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And what happened?
You got what you would call a drop.
What do y'all call it?
You just hit the quarter deck.
Hit the quarter deck?
Hit the quarter deck.
That's what we call it, hit the quarter deck.
That's it. Go to the quarter deck. That's it. No name for it.
Oh, for us, they called it, so it is getting dropped, but it would be like on your 6-pack. That's push-up position. Or on your 2-pack. That's on your butt. So, like, exercises or anything on your butt. But on your 6-pack, that means push-ups, anything that has to do with, like, your stomach being, like, towards the ground. So, like, that was our thing. But, oh my gosh, that sucks. Like, for us in the Navy, Hooyah, we don't have to sleep at attention.
Yeah. Well,
I hope they don't implement that. Like, Marines are thinking. No.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to sleep however we wanted to.
Yes, we did that, and then when we woke up, you woke up to lights. The lights came on, and
that was it.
Yep.
A light switch on. That was it.
No, lights. Someone yelling lights, and the
That's how you wake up.
The drill
Lights.
instructor running out, telling you to get out your rack and get online. That was us in the morning.
Ours was like they cut the lights on. I think it was just get up, wake up. Like,
no, you're not getting that.
It wasn't lights at no. It was yelling. It wasn't a get up, y'all. No. It was a yell, but it was like it wasn't no lights. I don't remember
was
that.
Yelling lights. Like
I remember.
Siren. And getting up, they would all yell up. They would all come out. Drill instructors yelling, saying get online.
How many? We had 3. How many did you have?
We had 4. I had 4.
Oh, did they throw an extra one in there for y'all?
Yep.
Okay, so for us, we have 2 petty opposition and chief. I think it's like that for everyone, but we were like that. So for us, we wake up and it's just get up, obviously yelling, and then we all know just to get up and get at the toe line in front of your bunk, yeah, at the toe line, and then they come in and say their daily spiel. But I would always wake up a bit early and do all that, so I would just be chilling, and then there was a certain way we had to fold our bed and serve for y'all too.
Same, yeah.
And they would walk by every morning, and if your stuff is not right, they would like pull your covers off, and then everybody get in trouble, and you have to redo your stuff. So it was like that.
Same exact way.
So I would wake up early so I can already have that done because I hate rushing. So I always wake up early and like do all my stuff.
One key for us if you do not want to go ahead and mess up your rack, so you can kind of cheat the system. Go ahead and boot band your rack in which it does not move. I learned that in boot camp.
That's crazy. I feel like if my RDCs caught me doing that, you would get in trouble. Like, if you try to cheat the system with us, you're going to get in trouble if you get caught, regardless.
Hey, you got to make it. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Shooting qual. So, when I went to boot camp, the range was down when I went. So, like, we shot, like, some little, like, it was like a gun, but it had, like, a laser on at the end of it. And I'm not sure. I don't know. Our range was down, so they had to implement and change and use what we had, but we couldn't actually shoot like real guns because the range was down. I forgot what happened. They said something like gunpowder was open or something like that, so like they have to shut it down. So how does that work with y'all going to the range?
For the range, you'll go ahead and march your range.
But and when does that happen in boot camp for y'all?
Second phase.
What is second phase?
So second phase is when you go ahead and second phase for us in Paris Island. We went ahead and did the gas chamber and rifle range. So rifle range, you went ahead and got to it to the you're marching to the range, and when you get there, you're gonna have a week of prepping for the range. So you're not gonna shoot. It's literally just prepping, showing you how to shoot and everything like that. Getting in the stance, the prone.
You have
sitting.
A week to prep.
Yeah, and then from there, the next week is when you actually shoot and qual. From there, it's different qualifications in what you do.
Do you guys have an inside range or outside range?
Outside ranges. Outside ranges. You're actually shooting. So you shoot your M16. You got from marksman to sharpshooter to expert. I'm an expert. Thank you.
Okay.
From there, it's definitely cool. If you have a good range coach, you should definitely get expert. But that definitely is fun.
Okay. So with our range being down, whatever I shot, I mean, it felt like a real gun. I mean, but it just wasn't. It wasn't shooting on like real bullets. It was like a little laser. I got an expert on that, but it was weird because it was like they had like a little iPad screen and it shows you everywhere you shot on it, and like I did a pretty good job. But obviously, like it wasn't obviously like a real bullet coming out. Our range was down. Anyways, that range that they made or whatever was actually inside. It was an inside range. It wasn't outside. And y'all talking about y'all had a week to prep. I'm not sure if it's because our range was down. We didn't have no week to prep. They literally the same day we went in. We practiced with everything. We put like a little holder thing on, and they like taught us how to use that and like kind of how to put the gun in, take it out, stuff like that. And then literally that same day you do it.
It was a pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys get pistol qual, but not rifle qual.
No.
Because every Marine is a rifleman.
Yeah.
So yes, you'll for us you'll get rifle qual and Paris Island and boot camp in general for Marines. But I also did get pistol qual. I got that over here in the lovely Japan, and also becoming a military police. That's what I am. So I got pistol qual in Missouri, Fort Leonard Wood, and what you will go.
Okay, let's talk about gas chambers. So for Navy, literally just put a mask on. You go in. It's like a lot of you. So it's like maybe like 4 ranks, I think. Maybe like 4 ranks. I was in the front. I was like, God. I was literally right by the little thing. I was like, they put the little gas thing, whatever, and then you literally have to take your mask off. We're exposed to everything. It's hitting us. Take your mask off. You put your hand under your mouth so no spits on the floor, get on the floor. You say your name. I think it's your name, your rank, and your division, something like that. And then everyone in your rank, mind you, the mask's off, and the gas is in the air. The gas has been in the air. Everyone has to say it. So we're like, over here, like, for someone taking their time, has to hurry up. And then once the whole rank says their like, name and stuff, then you can put it back on. But mind you, my face is already burning because it's been exposed. So, like, your, like, eyes is, like, tearing up. Your nose is kind of, like, tearing up, too, whatever it does. And then we all, like, ran out of there. I was like, but the whole rank has to say their name.
Wow.
At the end, it wasn't that bad, but continue.
Yeah, I don't know. For us, they put a lot in the gas chamber. For Marines, they put a lot of gas in there. So I don't even think we'll be able to even talk. A lot of us were not able to talk. That's a lot of choking, coughing. Granted, it won't kill you, but yeah, we were not spitting everywhere. It was bad for us. But definitely, it's not the worst thing you'll go through. Definitely was a good experience I went through.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad for me. So did you guys go to class? Like in the Navy boot camp, we have classes that we go to. So every person in the Navy is also a fireman too. Like that's our thing. Like if you're a sailor, you're also a fireman as well. So we had different classes that we went to talking about fires, like being a fireman. We had different classes that we went to, like talking about different topics, especially topics that we needed for our tests, to pass our written tests. Those were our classes that we would go to on a daily.
It was just Marine Corps stuff, nothing crazy. Classes that I can remember, basically same stuff you were going to get tested on. Just getting taught by another drill instructor or anything like that, but it wasn't that crazy. Not like yours. No.
Yeah, like we had actual like classes to go to. So I mean, this was a steady like year ago for me. So I'm really trying to think back, but I remember like definitely having classes about like being on a ship, learning different things about the ships. Because like if you're gonna be on a ship, you need to know what you're doing. So we had classes about that. So they like teach you about the classes of fires, and so we have a lot of classes that teach us about the stuff before we take the test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever hit the field like outside woods or anything like that? Also, like for us, we go into the field.
No.
You do a lot of stuff like that.
That's the Marines. No.
Okay.
Everything was in buildings, and when I went, it was snowing. So we would go outside, march to the snow, march to a different building, and do another class in that building. Everything was happening in buildings. We never went into no woods.
For Marines, if you want to be a Marine, you're going to drill a lot. Like I said, from the day you get there to the day you leave. What you been there, honestly, boot camp, you don't listen to music or anything like that. So drilling is your music, really.
What?
It really is.
No, I was in there singing songs in my head.
They don't allow that.
Singing songs in your head?
They don't allow none of that.
Singing songs in your head?
No, they will know, and they will go ahead and tell you to think a drill.
When you guys get held back, we call it getting asthmaed. That's getting held back. Did y'all have that at all?
Yes, we did. So
what was it called?
You got dropped. That's what it's called for us. You get dropped. You going to the next platoon under you, or you going?
Did you see that happen a lot?
You definitely did.
Yeah, for us, yes.
You seen it in swim call. People come past swim call, so you get dropped rifle range.
If you didn't pass rifle range, you got dropped.
Yep.
Damn.
You got dropped to the next company under you, so you're gonna graduate at least a couple weeks later, and that's when. That's honestly, I can say that's probably the most scariest thing for me, because
you want to get out.
So. You want to get out.
Yeah,
so you do not want to get dropped and spend another 2 weeks or how long you're gonna be there. It's people that's been dropped for months just on medical also.
Yeah. That
so
sucks.
like you can be there from, like I said, 3 months is the minimum. But I've seen people be there for 5 months, 6 months, off of either getting dropped for doing something else on rifle range or anything like that, or just honestly medical. So that's probably one of the worst things.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, ours was called getting asthma, and that sucked because you just want to graduate in 2 months. I mean, people think it should be longer. 2 months is enough for me. I was ready to bounce, so you don't want to get asthma or dropped. Did you guys have jobs?
I'm gonna keep it simple with you. Marines are simple. We got a guide. We got squad leaders. We got a scribe, and you got a house mouse. That's all you got.
What is a house mouse?
It's house mouse are usually the smallest guys in the platoon, and once they help the drill instructors clean up the house, that's it.
Yeah,
the duty house. That's it. Yep. And he was actually my best friend. What's up, Ashar?
Oh
but
gosh.
yeah, so
house mouse.
We're gonna keep it simple. Like I said, we have that
scribe.
And a scribe. You got a guide. And you have squad leaders.
Your guide is the one who marches everyone?
The guide is the ruler of the whole platoon.
So your guide is our RPOC?
Yes.
Yes. Our recruit chief petty officer. Our RPOC is your guide. Yeah. They lead the division.
Yeah.
Our scribe will be our yeoman. Our yeoman, so yeoman's the actual MOS or rate in the Navy. Mm-hmm. They, like admin stuff. So we had a yeoman. She was in charge of doing all the paperwork for the whole division. Paperwork, every time we marched somewhere, everyone had to be accounted for before we left. And we had to have that paper on us. If we didn't, we would get in trouble. You would get hit. So, so basically that was our yeoman. What else did you say you had? So we didn't have no house mouse.
Squad leaders.
What is a squad leader?
Squad leader is, all right, so you have a platoon cadet, and you're formed up in fours.
Oh, so the person at the front?
Yes.
Okay, leader. So we had that too, but the thing is,
the squad leader were like bodyguards for that squad. So the guy was the head honcho, and the squad leaders were the bodyguards for that squad to make sure that squad was in line.
We don't have a house mouse.
House mouse, I'm not gonna lie, house mouse, you're set if you're a house mouse.
Why?
Drill instructors love you. You're good.
Even though they're the smallest?
You're the coolest one.
But they could.
You have all the
but
insight.
They clean.
But they clean. You just clean the drill. You just clean the duty hut of the drill instructor.
What is the duty hut?
The duty hut
is it like the place where they stay?
Yep.
Ours is called the fishbowl.
So, the fishbowl?
Yeah, it's called the fish. This is why it's called the fishbowl. It's called the fishbowl because it's literally all glass. So it's like glass for them to see everyone in the compartment, and then it's like a little door on the side. So because it's like a big bowl of glass, we call it the fishbowl. So if you got in trouble, it's like go to the fishbowl, which is their little office with all their stuff in it. So yeah, I had to go once.
That's cute.
Okay, whatever.
Duty hut. The duty hut. Don't go to the duty hut.
Yeah, right. You don't want to go. Yeah, we definitely have more jobs than you because we have our MA, we have our RPOC, we have our yeoman for admin stuff. We have small jobs that are we have our laundry PO who did laundry. We had our head PO who were in charge of cleaning the head, and then there's the head crew. So there's a head PO, someone who's in charge of cleaning the bathroom, but then they have a head crew. They have to help her clean the bathroom, but she's the leader. She's in charge of telling people, you clean this, you clean that, but they all clean. Being head PO is hard because people are dirty. People keep bathrooms dirty, and being a woman, there was tampons and pads and stuff. It was gross, but I'm trying to think what else. There was we had a lot of other jobs too. We have a lot of jobs. Y'all don't have that much.
That's too much. That's too much to even think about.
No, it's not too much to think about. It wasn't real, but we had a yum PO. So they were in charge of telling, or letting everyone know when it's time to go to the chow. That was a dumb job. It wasn't really real. It was just kind of a yum PO, yum or what?
Yum PO.
And not everyone didn't have that. It was a little thing on the side that we kind of did. But I think a lot of people do that. We have a trash PO who's in charge of taking out the trash. It's all coming back to me slowly, but you know, I have a video on this talking about that. Y'all keep it simple. At the end of the day, this is a comparison. Funny. Anyways,
If you want to be the yum yum with P.O., hit the Navy.
No, I told you it wasn't like
Yum P.O.
It wasn't like real, but like kind of everyone kind of did it.
When did you guys get your uniforms?
Because week 1 we're all in our PT gear, P days. Week 2 you get to your ship, which is just a building. I'm really thinking I was gonna see the Titanic. They kept saying we're going to our ship, we're going to our ship. I'm like, y'all got like big old like ships out here.
Mm-hmm.
They were just buildings. Like that kind of broke my heart because I was ready to get on the Titanic and be like, whoa, you know. But no, ships are just buildings. And then you get to your building, but you're still in your PT gear. So everyone knows you're new to the building because you're still in your PT gear. But everyone else in the building has their uniforms. So I think you get your uniforms. It should be like week 3, like your 3rd week of being in boot camp. You should have your uniforms.
Do you get the blouse, your boots, and everything?
Yeah, you do everything.
For us, Marines, you don't. When you get there, you have to, for your first month, you're gonna cuff your trousers so you don't even get to blouse them. With no name tape on your uniform also. You have to earn that you're a United States Marine on the side. And also your name back or a new recruit.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, for us, no. You better blouse your boots. For the Navy, that would be like disrespectful, I guess. Like you wore the uniform correctly, so we bloused our boots. In the fleet, everyone wears their sleeves down for the most part unless it's hot. But in boot camp, your sleeves have to be rolled up. And then like when we finally got out, we were like, oh, we can actually pull them down, you know. But in boot camp, they had to be rolled up for us. Yeah.
For us, they don't teach you how to roll your sleeves until 2nd phase. So you'll be walking around with busted sleeves until the 2nd month. So, everyone knows.
So people attempted to roll their sleeves?
Oh, yeah. Everybody did.
And no one knew how to do it?
Some people did.
I would just ask them. Like,
I actually did know how to do it simply because I've known a couple Marines that got out before I joined, so they taught me how to do it. But some people didn't do it, and they were busted for the first month. So everybody on the island knows you're a new recruit.
Okay, so how did you guys fold your clothes? Like not how, because like there's a certain way you have to fold your clothes. But like one thing that I didn't like is we had to fold our clothes and our towels on the floor. We had to fold on the floor. How did y'all do it?
We definitely didn't do that.
What did y'all do?
Definitely, you fold your clothes the way you wanted to, and you put it in your locker.
Excuse me?
Yep.
You fold your clothes however you wanted to?
Yep.
Like I'm talking about you can just fold, slap, throw it in there?
Yeah, and put it right in your wall in your foot locker.
Yeah, that's unheard of. In the Navy, we have a certain way we fold our shirts. Like in the beginning, they show you how to fold your PT. They showed you how to fold our uniform. We had to fold it. We didn't hang it up. They showed us how to fold our uniform. The only thing that we didn't, our dress blues and our dress whites, that was hung on the back of our bunk. We had like a little hook that was hung up, obviously, because it's a nice uniform. And our peanut butters were hung up as well. But like our NWs or our camis, we had to fold that up a certain way. We had to fold up our towels a certain way. We had to fold up our PT gear a certain way. Our pants, to fold our skivvies a certain way. Everything, your socks had to be folded a certain way. And like the real reason for that is because Navy on a ship, you don't have a big storage area. So they show you how to fold up because it's like it folds it up in a way where you can have a lot of space. So we have to fold up our stuff a certain way and put it under our bunk. But the thing is the bunks that we have is like literally kind of like the same style that's on the ships. So it shows you how to fold up everything to keep everything petite in there. But I'm not sure on ships if they actually still use that method. I know I wouldn't, but like we had to fold it up a certain way. And if you didn't, you got in trouble. And we had inspections where they would check.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I know for us, all I can say is it could be different for, I want to say again, for San Diego. But it's definitely different for each platoon, drill instructor, everything like that. So it just depends on who you get. Me, I like my drill instructors. I loved everything about them. But definitely it's different from San Diego to the command that you're at, to the platoon that you're in, to the company that you're in for Marines. Mm-hmm. So it just depends on who you get. Your experience might be different from mine. I had different experience from everybody else. So
for a future Marine going into boot camp, other than motivation, like what words of advice could you give? Like not just try your best, but like something that you could have told yourself before you went to boot camp. about boot camp?
The only thing I can say about boot camp, going into it, just make sure you're mentally tough for it, ready for it, prepare. You have to prepare before you go into it, whether it's working out, talking with your recruiter, just getting a lot of knowledge about it. I definitely suggest that you do that.
If I missed something, we'll probably do another video, okay? Full Metal Jacket. That's Marines, right?
Yes.
Was boot camp like Full Metal Jacket?
It wasn't like that.
No?
It's kind of like that.
A little bit?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, honestly. Yeah, it is.
But not 100%.
Not 100%. It's different. It's different times. That was a different time.
Yeah, no, so. Okay. I've seen the movie.
It's kind of like that, but it's different era.
Okay. What was the hardest part? A lot of physical aspects for Marines. There's a lot of it's one of the more difficult branches to join. What was the hardest part, bro?
Like I said.
There was nothing you just man, whew, no?
People.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. People can get you to hit the quarter deck. What I call it? People. Okay, so just being a team. Because in the Navy, it's the same way. It was kind of hard being a team because it's all these new people that you don't know, that you have to get to know because you all had to work together. Mm-hmm. But you all have to work together to make, your 3 months for y'all work, 2 months for us work. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, so other than people, there was nothing else? Because me seeing these videos, I'm just
people.
That's it?
People. That is it. I'm dead serious. It was just people.
Okay.
Literally, the physical aspect. If you're in good shape, you'll be fine.
Did y'all have any rules? I told you, there was no recruit-to-recruit contact. There was things like that. Y'all didn't have any rules like that?
No.
Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions for Mr. Marine here, let us know. If you have any for Mrs. Sailor, how y'all doing? Let me know because we'll definitely answer your questions. I wanted to do this video because I'm just it would be cool to do a comparison, Marine boot camp versus Navy boot camp. I had questions because I haven't been through it. So,
first off, OORAH.
First off, Hooyah. Okay? Navy life is great life, okay? Just gonna put that out there. Yeah. Greater than Marine life, I guess I should say. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Like I said, leave a comment down below and we'll get back to you. Let us know if you have any questions. Alrighty, we are gonna go, so peace out. Thanks for watching. Leave us some questions.